This episode is brought to you by FIFACoinsZone.com. Use the code BUCKS to get 5% off your Ultimate Team coins. And G2A.com for the best cheap games.
Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome to the third Leeds United career mode season, second in the Premier League. And guys, it's even more exciting because, as I have learned, we have technically kind of qualified for Europe. We have a little playoff game, a little round of two. I don't know what it's called, but basically we have to qualify for Europe. There, just look at it. We got a game, two games against F.C. Zurich, qualifying round games to get us into the Euro League or Europa League. It's some bloody exciting times, that's for sure, especially if we can get through that qualifying round. But we'll see how we go. Of course, I want to make a really big push in the Premier League this season, and I don't know, top four with this team, probably not extremely realistic, but then again, finishing sixth with this team on the hardest difficulty, I didn't think I'd be able to do it, but we got a really, really good result. And as the team just gets better and better, I mean, hell, anything is possible. As a matter of fact, let's have a look at the team right now. As you can see, there's not too big a change. The only real difference is Alexander Kokorin is starting alongside Niang at the striker position. And yes, that means Zazi Zardes has been dropped to the bench. It's a reoccurring theme. You win the J-Bucks medal and you get dropped. The only person that hasn't happened to in this season is, of course, Marco Silvestri, who just keeps on growing. He's already grown by one at the start of this season. Hasn't even played a game yet. But basically, it happened to Adrian. We replaced him with Renato Seven at the center attacking midfielder spot. And now Zardes is also on the bench. Basically because, even though he's a brilliant player, 72 overall, and he's just not growing, which is quite disappointing. That is not the button that you hit. I'm just slightly disappointed in his growth. It's still 24 years of age. It's getting on a little bit. I really wanted him to start growing, and if not, then that's annoying. That sucks because he's a great player, and I can only imagine what a beast it would be if he actually did start growing, and hell, even got anywhere near the 80s, it would be a tank. But unfortunately, that's just what's going to happen because we need to start Kokorin. He just looks way too good. Let's have a look at him. He's got decent stamina and strength and aggression. His pace looks okay. Great vision, agility, jumping, great stuff there. Nice height as well. Look at those on-ball stats. So well-rounded and so consistent. You know I am absolutely frothing at the mouth whenever I see that. 25 years of age as well. Can play as a centre attacking midfielder too, so he's quite versatile as well, which I like. 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves obviously there, but still, that looks like a fantastic striker right there, and hopefully he can grow as well and crack the 80s, and hell, he might actually be the first player in this career mode to get to an 80 rating or higher. Now let's have a look at my shortlist, and guys, I have absolutely taken everybody out from it in the previous season and replaced them with brand new players. You're about to see a mixture of players that I'm going to try to sign on pre-contracts, and guys, if possible, I want to go ham on the pre-contracts. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try to make some signings right now. You know I love inquiring for young players at big clubs and potentially getting bargains for some decent players, which is exactly what I'm going to try to do here. Liali, a goalkeeper that a lot of people like. His contract is expiring and he's 23, but I might still inquire for him now and see if we can. I'll only talk about the players that I'm going to inquire for literally in a couple of weeks or so in terms of the game. But anyway, Hector Bellerin, he's another one. He also expires in 12 months, but he's 21, so we can't actually get him on a pre-contract. I'll inquire for him. Daniel Amate, I think I got that right anyway. But anyway, he looks like a fantastic centre defensive mid. I'm going to try to inquire for him. Francisco Rodriguez, obviously Ricardo's brother or something. I think they're related. I'm pretty confident. Both Swiss and both have the last name. So if they're not, then geez, forgive me. But yeah, I'm inquiring for him. And look at those stats. He excels at a lot of things there as well. Ryan Gould, I really want to see if it's possible because he looks like a great centre attacking mid, a really pacey, agile one. So we'll see about him. Bruno Nazario, again, same deal. We'll inquire for him. Faz Barluli is a player that I've already had the pleasure of playing with, and he's an absolute jet. And hopefully he should be pretty good by now in her third season. Adam Armstrong, obviously a Newcastle boy, and I really just need to get him the fuck out of there. I mean, seriously. Domenico Berardi is another one that we're going to try to inquire for. I'm not too sure about that one, but we'll see. Anwar El Ghazi, again, another right winger. Yes, I know, but still, I have a suspicion. And Julian Brandt as well, who's another pretty high potential player that's 20 years of age at a relatively big club, probably not getting a lot of games. It's possible. Victor Fisher, he is definitely playing a lot of games for Ajax. I might inquire for him too, but I'm not too confident about that one. But I've got this weird feeling that Julian Brandt might just work. But before I inquire for any of those players, I am actually scouting all the ones an exciting prospect. Oh, actually, that might not work. But still, yeah, I'm actually scouting a lot of these players I'm going to eventually inquire for, these younger players. So I'm actually going to give it a little bit of time before doing it. While I'm on the topic of transfers, by the way, have a look at the finances. We've got 11 million and 50 grand. That's Still probably not as much as what we would have hoped for finishing bloody 6th in the Premier League. But we'll just have to work with it, won't we? I reckon they'll probably do us. All right, Marco Silvestri, a transfer offer. We are not selling Marco Silvestri. We're going to get some decent offers for him because he did have the most amount of clean sheets last season, as you can see there in our chief executive comments. But I reject all offers right now. I'm telling you guys, he is staying as our keeper for now. It looks like one of the players that we're shortlisted. It looks like one of the players that we have shortlisted and we're thinking about inquiring for is already being approached by Bayern. So we're pretty much out of that race. Besides, it was 12 million, so I don't think we were going to get much for him. Player returns from injury. Adrian, yes, he was injured coming into this season. And now we have some scout reports from some of our scouts that I sent away. But we'll see how these go. I sent them away to Germany and Argentina. This is the Argentinian bloke. No. Probably not, and probably not. Okay, a bit disappointing there. How's about Dominic Vickers? That's not great. That's, not great, and that's also not great. They're not great scouts, but then again, I did go and invest in a very, very good scout at the end of last season, used up the rest of the cash that I had, Matt Pidgeot, and I'm going to send him a good English scout to England to try to find me some English talent. I sent him away for 3 months. I probably meant to have sent him away for about 6 months, but whoops, doesn't matter. He's sent. Let's see if he can find us anyone decent in 3 months. Shit. Why did I do that? I think I'm a little bit too tired right now. Okay. Basically, all we're doing is waiting for another transfer offer for one of the players we're looking for sell. Wow. Right as I'm about to say it. Frederick Goldbranson is a player I am trying to offload. I will not accept that. He's a nice, pacey player that did poll a few man of the match votes, but he's just 23, 67, not really grown. No, he hasn't grown at all since we've got him. He's just a nice, pacey player to come off the bench, but now we've got Zardes coming off the bench, and I think, we're good. So I'm going to counter for 1 million. Hopefully they should be able to surely get that. And of course they have matched it. And now we get another offer for Yazi Zardes. And again, same deal. I'm just rejecting all offers. We'd be able to get 7.3 mil for him. That's not bad, but again, we're keeping him. The J-Bucks medalists are locked in. And we get our scouts report back for all of those players. Or at least for Adam Armstrong. Apparently for some reason, the dude that was doing the reporting on Adam Armstrong was like, oh yeah, got to get a look at this bloke. Now, when are we going to get the rest of them? We've also gotten a loan offer for Callum McGregor, a player I am trying to loan. He didn't get that many games last season, and he does have some potential, even at 23. So I actually will loan him away. So hopefully, then again, he is at Southampton. Probably not a lot of opportunities there, but hell, I'll just get him loaned away, so we'll do that. And surely we're getting there. Went there, finally. Oh, there it is. Finally, we have scout reports for all of our players that we're looking to inquire for. And another transfer offer for another one of the players I'm looking to sell, Dukara, 24 years of age now, and 69 rated. I know he does not have the best potential in the world, and he's not really that great in terms of Premier League. He wasn't really that great. So I'm probably gonna let him go as well for the 1.5, obviously that he's worth. But I'm pretty much going to inquire for all of the players that are at the top, and Adam Armstrong I will inquire for last. Francisco Rodriguez would be 67 rated. Bruno Nazzaro also 67 rated. Anwar El Gahar, oh actually I forgot. He recently went to Bayern, so we'll remove him from the report. Okay, Adam Armstrong, you will get inquired for in this bunch. Barluli, 75 rated. Now that has me a bit concerned because that might make him a starter and showing great potential. I'll do it anyway. I'm going to inquire for all of these guys regardless. Daniel Amarte, he's 74 rated. Again, younger in a not great team, but potentially maybe a chance there. Julian Brandt, ever since I found out he was an exciting prospect, and he's 73 rated. That's higher than what I thought. Yeah, we will, we'll inquire anyway. Not confident about that one, and very, very not confident about this one either. Domenico Berardi, but I'll inquire again. Fuck it. Most of these guys are probably not going to be cheaper than their values, but Ryan Gold will inquire for him. Victor Fischke, why not? He could turn 23, and we might be able to get him on a pre-contract, which would be sick, but we'll inquire for him now. Hector Bellerin, same deal, but we'll inquire. And finally, Adam Armstrong. We won't inquire for. Why can't we inquire for him? Okay, we'll have to wait later. Okay, so maybe you can only inquire for 9 players at a time. That's a bit of an odd number. Literally an odd number. I would have thought surely you'd been able to get away with 10, but okay, the cap's 9. Whatever. Bruno Nazario. That is cheaper. That's good. He is only 67 rated, so he's not a player we'll throw right in, but that's good. Daniel Amarate. That's definitely not going to happen. Shame. I really wanted him. Victor Fischke. That's definitely not going to happen. And Hector Bellerin. That probably also is a little bit too much as well. But this is good. Bruno Nazario for 350 grand. That's good. That's cheaper than what he's worth. And he looks like a good player with some decent... there's another Brazilian center attacking midfielder at Hoffenheim called Roberto Firmino. I'm hoping he could be my next Roberto Firmino. Before we get the rest of the inquiries back, we will simulate this game against Empoli. Leeds, my starting 11 teams in there. Please don't get injured, anybody. Shit. We fucking pumped them, but Bentaleb's gone off with a bit of a thing. Before I get on to the rest of the inquiries, we've got a transfer offer for Giardine Zalalim, who I'm loaning away at Brighton. That should see him get loads of games. Okay, Francisco Rodriguez, that's probably more than what he's worth. No good there. Barluli, 1. He's 75 rated at 1.6. That's a bargain. And that's good because that's a player that we could really throw in the team straight away. Actually, we would. That'd be brilliant. That's probably the best result so far. Oh my god, no, that is the best. He's an exciting prospect and he's free. Nah, stop it. What is this? That's bullshit. I just go out and I'm like, yeah, no, that's the best one. We get a fucking player for free. It's the Tyus Browning all over again. And who else have we got for free as well? Oh my goodness, guys. It's just, no. How do we do this? I'm like either I am or my fucking transfer dude. I don't even know what his role name is, but he's a fucking wizard. What a legend. It does not get better than that. That's half his value as well. You're fucking kidding me. Ryan Gold, though, it stops there. He's worth about 4 million, and that's 5 million. That's still okay for a young player, but I mean, yeah, probably not enough. Probably a little too much there, and that's it. And we've only lost Bentaleb for 2 days. Holy shit, guys! Are we about to get a fucking what? An exciting prospect for free? Fuck off. And Faz Barluli and potentially Domenico Berardi. Guys, this is bullshit. This is actually way too OP. Faz Barluli, 1.6. We literally just sold Dukara for 1.5, and we're about to pay 1.6 for a 75 rated 21-year-old center attacking midfielder. It's just ridiculous. Julian Brandt we're getting for free, and he is a squad rotation player, so now that makes a little bit of sense, but he's still on 50 grand a week. That's just ridiculous. What did fucking Leverkusen just go absolutely crazy over the last 3 seasons? But we will take it. And Domenico Berardi. Now this is an absolute bargain for a 77 rated 21-year-old. Jesus. But at the same time, at 100 grand wage. I mean, now this is where it's such a bargain. But like, it all comes down to wage restraints and all that shit. So I just went ahead there and inquired for Adam Armstrong, who was the other player I was looking at. Now, hopefully we should be able to get him for less than what his value is. I'm pretty confident. But we will see how it goes. I mean, I don't really know what we're going to get him for, but after the amazing... Fuck off! No, bullshit. Nah, okay, maybe for free again, that's ridiculous, but at the same time, I know he's no Julian Brandt. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it either, but I should probably learn that. He's probably only going to end up being mid-60s. That's fine, and his potential's in the 80s, or close to hitting 80. So it's still a great player I'd like to have in the team and growing over the journey. But for free, again, Newcastle, John Carver. That's the work of John Carver, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, seriously. Fucking wizard. And now we advance to finish off the rest of the friendlies. And we're going to sign some of these players and hope that no one else can't accept. We've accepted from another team. That's literally was about to say. Like, literally was about to say. Hope no other asshole teams come in and swoop for my fucking player. And we literally get Getafe going and putting 1.9 million on Bruno Nazario. Shit. But here we go. Faz Barluli for 1.6. It's just crazy. He wants 4 years, 60 grand. I'll submit that. I won't give him a squad role. Hopefully he won't ask for one. But a 75, 21-year-old, he would go straight into the center attacking midfielder spot. That is for sure. And then the next one is Juve. Now 3.3 and 100 grand is, yeah, you can see there. I think that's a little bit too much for me to pay right now. So what I'm going to do is, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to offer him a... Oh, shit, I've already asked him. Okay, I'm going to go back. I'm going to ask to loan him. Yeah, I think it's a little bit late. I think I've fucked up here. I've made the decision that I'm only going to go for a loan. I'm only going to try to loan him in and not actually sign him now because that might eat away at my funds to try to sign some of the other great players that I'm trying to get in terms of like their wages and stuff. So I'm actually going to wait for the contract, for the negotiations to run out, reapproach with a loan. Hopefully that 3.3 value is still the same. If it isn't, then I'm fucked up and I won't be happy with myself, but we will see. Another game that we are simulating, I'm going to skip it. It's a draw. It's another injury. Shit to Niang, but it's not an actual injury. It's just a little band-aid, so hopefully it is another 2-dayer like the one with Bentaleb. Transfer offer accepted from Newcastle and for Brandt. It's insane, both for free, and the player injured is 7 weeks. How have I gotten 2 injuries in the first 2 games of the fucking season? I'm so fucking tired right now, guys. I'm offering like transfer offers to players I'm trying to loan, like Berardi, and man, I'm doing some good stuff though. I'm getting this cunt for free though, which is good. But I mean, just some of the dumb shit and some of the fucking shit. But okay, at least that means Zardes is thrown back in the starting 11. That's the only good thing. Faz Barluli is the first player that's going to accept a contract, which is great. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. A 75 overall 21-year-old player for 1.6. It's just insane. His value was worth what? Something like 5 mil. And I'm just going to throw Renato Steffen out of the team and I'm going to replace him with where is he? He's on the bench. Here we go. Farzbal Luli, 75 rated. Let's go through his stats a little bit more in depth. First off, that's okay. Well-rounded, consistent, mental and physical attributes. Obviously, aggression and interception is not fantastic, but everything else is really solid. And now we look at that dribbling, that ball control, some good on-ball stats, penalties, shot power. His shooting looks okay. His passing's pretty good as well. I am quite happy with that. A few things that he could work on, but apart from that, that's just great. And a 75 rated, too tired right now, guys. I'm fucking telling you. But guys, he will stay at the center attacking midfielder spot. That is for sure. And another friendly coming up against Parma. They are still a club in this season, which is good for them. And Adam Armstrong has accepted and Julian Brandt has declined. What for? You want to be persuaded? You want to be persuaded? Really? Okay, fine. Considering I'm getting you for free, all this extra stuff is probably all worth it, really, and it does not mean a shit. But 20%, and I'm throwing in an extra 10 grand. You should be... Come on, man. I mean, seriously, I'd take that. I'd fucking take that. Come on. And we'll sign Adam Armstrong as well. Boom. Sweet. Nice. So we're getting a free player with decent potential and a 66 overall. And we've just paid him 9 grand a week. That's. What are the odds that we're going to get another fucking bloke injured in this game? None. It's a miracle, and we win. Hey, and Sarko even missed a penalty, but then he scored about a minute later, so it's okay. Still advancing, still waiting to hear back from a few players, including this man who, are you serious? Are you really fucking mad, man? I mean, 70 then. 70 and 20%. This is the thing, I'm going to keep on bumping it up for this guy because I know he's an exciting prospect that's capable of getting to mid-80s in potential, and we're getting him for nothing, for free. We're just paying his wages, albeit his extremely fucking expensive wages at this moment. Another loan for Zan Benedictic, one of the players that we are trying to loan away. 6'7" rated, 20 years of age. Hopefully he can get some games at Derby. And the final thing I'm going to do in this video, guys, probably because I'm just guesstimating a little bit that this video is probably going to go on for longer than what I had originally planned, but the negotiations have officially timed out for Domenico Berardi, so I'm going to now resend an offer, but for a loan this time. Still 3.3. I don't see why this wouldn't work. We'll set that future fee for 3.3. Rhyming accidentally. Mate, I'm on a fucking fire. 20% bonus just for the hell of it because it does nothing. Submit the offer. Boom. But that is it, guys. We are done. That is the last thing I'm going to do in this video, apart from sending you off with a smile and a goodbye. But that is it. We are done. We will see if that loan offer works in the next episode. And hopefully I don't see why it wouldn't. But that'll do it for me. Thank you so much for watching, guys. My name's MasterBucks. And until then, until the next episode, have a good one. Bye-bye.